Welcome everybody! Oh, that's a bit loud, I'm sorry. Welcome to the podcast with more lives than a cat. I think that's how the opener goes. How is everyone? So every time I start this thing, I go and look at the back of the microphone. That's really not professional, but I'm not getting paid for this. So, oh well, apart from Geek Squeak, who's given $6 over the last few weeks. Welcome everybody! I had a completely different set of topics for today, like Wreck-It Ralph, and what was the other thing I've got? Kelly Marie Tran was bullied this week, which sucks, and you shouldn't do that. Don't fucking do that. But I thought, let's talk about YouTube stuff instead, because that's way more interesting. BertC. Everyone in the chat's going, Ray! It's probably because we got a new YouTube channel. They don't like it. So, BertC, if you don't know, if you don't follow TommyC and Shot from the Point, BertC is an impersonation of TommyC. This man right now. And he's a pretty funny dude, and no one knows who the hell he is. And I've spent the last week looking at his tweets, looking for patterns, and sorry, I just got a DM there. I've been looking for patterns in his tweets. And I think I figured out, not who it is, but I figured out a profile, right, of who it is. And Shot from the Point news team put out a tweet. God damn it, why are you showing that screen? Don't show that screen. I should have checked this beforehand. No, that screen. Right. There we go. They put out a tweet. And I think Tobes and Verse work for Shot from the Point. I don't know who Xanta is, and Kavoth, meaning Kavos. I think it's none of those people, because what I've noticed from his tweets doesn't fit any of their profiles. The person, and Bert, if you change your, if you change up your tweets from here on out, I'm gonna ignore that, because I'm gonna assume that possibly 5% chance you're probably not watching. No one watches this, except for my good friends. Like Rawman, Ripster, and Jesse. Ripster is saying it's clown. No, it's not clown. See, about a week ago, I went through, like, 4 full days of his tweets, and I, like, jotted down when they were posted, yada, 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 and I built, like, it was like a timetable. And I couldn't find it again, this tweet, but he signed off one night at about midnight, our time, Australia. And he gets up, starts tweeting at about 6:30 in the morning, our time. And then he kind of goes quiet during the day a little bit, but then he starts up again in the afternoon at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, which is about 5 o'clock sometimes, which is about when Australians sometimes, you know, knock off from school and things like that, knock off from work. So I think he's either in the east coast of Australia or somewhere whereabouts, a similar time zone, whether it's Western Australia or Hawaii, something like that. That's what I've gathered. And he's also made a couple of jokes that an Australian would make out of nowhere. He made... Oh, I haven't got it on me right now. But he did make a joke about an Australian. I don't know if TommyC's reward still stands, right? He was offering a reward a week ago. Like a Shot from the Point shirt. Oh, I'm gonna be offering my own reward, but I've got Rawman in the waiting room right now. I'm gonna put him on the airs because I know he's a busy dude. So hey, Rawman. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man. How are you? You're on the stream.
One sec. Oh, was Tommy receives a reward?
Yeah, there's gonna be a reward. I'm offering.
Wait, hold on. I just told you. I don't show the receipts. But I just showed you.
Oh yeah, I'm not discussing any of the hints that you've given me in private or anyone else. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, don't panic, man.
Okay. What's the reward?
What's the reward? Okay, cool. Right. So I think TommyC was offering a shirt or something of his. I don't know if that still stands, but hey, Ricky, in the chat. I was going to offer one of my shirts. If someone gives me information that I then pass on that gets me to win that shirt, I was going to offer my shirt to whoever passed me on the information. But I thought, no one fucking wants my shirts, right? Because they all suck. Instead, I'm going to up it, and behind me...
Let me see the shirt you're offering to give away on the screen.
No, I'm not going to offer... No, instead, I'm going to offer a pop. Any of those pops.
What's that mean?
These pop figure things.
Pop figure.
Yeah. Take your fucking pick.
Okay. FUNKO Pops. Okay.
But that's if I get the
Okay.
shirt. If I get the TommyC shirt. And also, I should point out, I'm not talking about revealing his private information or where he lives, anything like that. I'm not condoning doxing
Of course.
at all. That's illegal.
Of course.
Just
Yeah, you
marry
mean like
one
that.
online persona to another.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean, of course. You mean like that, of course.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's good to
I
talk to
agree.
you,
I'm
man.
not down with trying to get his real identity. Is anything that is not really, he's already comfortable with. Even so, if the person is not, he or she, if they are not comfortable with their BertC profile being associated with their, because they've said some stuff that they might not want associated to their other persona.
Yeah.
They've said some stuff.
And the other thing is I wouldn't reveal it on stream or anything like that. I want this shit show to continue. If I found out who it was,
of course,
I'd win the shirt, but I wouldn't. I'd beg him, like, please let this shit show continue.
Yeah,
because it's fucking funny. Yeah, if I found out who it was and had 100% proof, I wouldn't go yelling it from the rooftop.
it is pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
It's very. When I heard about them saying some silly stuff, I was like, listen, you've gone a bit too far now.
Yeah.
Do the jokes, make fun of TommyC. It's all lighthearted, but going to actually at in somebody and basically like, have you not seen what they said? No.
The tweet that got him like restricted that you DM'd me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want me to read that?
Oh, it's your choice if you're gonna read it. Thingy.
Okay.
It's your choice.
All right.
Just be careful with showing. Yeah, just be careful with showing the DMs.
Censor a bit. So he said was this to Zombie Unicorn?
Yeah, I think the person got tagged.
Yeah, he said, if you are so utterly art-hearted, I'm not going to say that word, I know that upsets some people, that you cannot use Twitter's simple interface to block or mute people, here's some effing genius advice on how to save 0.000 seconds to become a bigger... You say keyword that doesn't begin with F. It goes A, B, E, that word.
But yeah, it's like I think that was a bit too far in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that type of thing. It's not like I wouldn't report it or anything. I'd just be like, it's kind of childish, it's kind of immature.
Yeah.
But that type of thing you might not want associated with your brand if you've done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I swear to God I'm not BertC, even though I said I reckon he's Australian, but I did something similar to in a Twitter account like 6 years ago. There was a Twitter account called the 100 Bus, and it was a bus in Newcastle, Australia, and it was real wholesome and shit, so I made another one called the 322 Bus, and it was really vulgar, and it was like, I took that bitch to the bitches love beaches, and he's like, oh fuck, and he got really upset by it. I was like, oh. So,
yeah, oh man.
I don't recommend doing what BertC's doing. So maybe BertC's taking it like he's taking it like that because he's anonymous. No one knows who he is, so he's probably
of course
feels real powerful. Like
well, I think
call him the C word.
I think that big problem that the BertC account had was following all the known associates of TommyC and all people like us. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if it is one of those people,
sorry,
if it is one of those people that did it, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
like if it was me, I wouldn't be wanting any fucking link to me.
Exactly.
Sorry, it's nighttime.
I was
here,
followed
so
with the very weird one.
Sorry,
I was followed by the. Was you followed by BertC?
I was, but I think I followed him first.
Okay, I was followed first by BertC.
Yeah,
I didn't follow him. I thought it was weird that I was followed. That was the weird thing, because I'm actually not like a lot of other people known as much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really weird that I was followed. That's what I was really suspicious of. I was like, how did they know that I'm connected with anybody? Because it's not like Angry Chimp. You know, everyone knows him.
Yeah. I don't think it's Angry Chimp.
It was really bizarre. No, I'm just
it
was known. I'm not known like he is. So I thought it was really weird that I was followed by this account. And it just got me suspicious because of that reason.
Did you write anything in TommyC's threads or anything like that? Like, just before
honestly,
we followed?
No. It's been a while since I've been active in his chat. It's been a while. I haven't really been active in his chat. I don't really comment too much on his posts. And when I do, it's just generic stuff that a random person would say. No one, not a specific creator stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not really been like that for a while on Twitter.
But I've seen you everywhere, man. I've seen your little... It's Ren and Stimpy, right? That's Ren.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've seen that everywhere. So he's probably the same. He's probably
maybe that's what it might be.
I don't know.
I just
BertC,
thought
if
that-
you're watching, call in. Make an anonymous account. Call in.
with your Australian time zones.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's probably up right now. As I swear to God, I saw him tweet "good night," and it was about midnight here. But I can't find that tweet again. So maybe he realized, like, oh shit, that's probably dumb.
Yeah. And now it's basically going to be one of them ones where the BertC account's going to try to do the opposite of that now.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. If he starts changing, I'm not going to believe it.
Yeah.
I'll be complimented that he watched the show.
Yeah, exactly, definitely. Well, you're going to start thinking that everything from, like, if they start saying that stuff, you're going to know that it's fake. If they start going, good night, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I won't believe it. If I was Bert, I would have some sort of, like, tweet scheduler. And I would be tweeting 24 hours. Like, I wouldn't have a certain window of time that you could narrow down to a time zone.
Just random TommyC quotes coming out at random times.
Yeah, and some of the ones that he does back are genius.
Yeah, it's really good. You can tell it's clearly a fan of TommyC.
Yeah.
Because they're saying a lot of stuff.
Or an enemy.
Oh, God. There's no way it's Keemstar. No way.
No, Keemstar's not that clever. And I was going to say, it's definitely not Chad, because Chad's not witty.
Yeah.
If Chad made a BertC account, he'd just be like, oh, fuck you, Tommy.
I think it's just somebody who's a fan of the show, but they're not you know, not someone like Keemstar or Kavos who's big, because they ain't got the time for that, to be honest. They haven't got the time.
Like, I don't know how far you'll delay, but look at that picture of Tommy in the tutu. Like, that's hilarious.
Okay, 1 second. I think it's like 30 seconds on YouTube or something, like 15 seconds.
Well,
Did you post it somewhere on the Discord?
Oh, I flashed it for a bit. I'll just post it on the Discord quickly for you.
If you post it in general, I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that one was funny. Yeah, that. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I was saying
that one was funny,
and I think we were saying this too. What if Tommy sees Bert?
Yeah. That's I just we were saying that a minute ago. Like, there's a possibility that he is him for the joke.
Yeah, but he'd have to rope in someone else.
Like that, I think doing pictures like that of yourself is pretty undignified. That's a pretty undignified picture.
Yeah, but would he take the piss out of himself like that? And then, because he was mad, it seemed like he was angry at it at first, but then he kind of like mellowed out.
Yeah, it seems like he's grown on it. Anyone would be upset.
Yeah,
because it is one of them ones where a lot of people were following this account because of the parody of it is really funny.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's got as many as it did.
It's like there's like 250 followers or something.
285.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot, you know, for an account like that. So yeah, it's a lot. Did you
Sorry?
I'll be surprised if there's not a Keemstar one. If there's not a Keemstar one soon.
I want to know. I saw there was a Tommy D. So I think it was a dick. Was it a dick?
Oh my god. Yeah, there was a few.
But that one didn't.
There was a few. Yeah,
that one didn't take off like BertC did. And then if Tommy D took off, I was going to do one. I was going to make it like marijuana or something. Like Cushy C or Kush C or something.
Yeah, yeah. TommyC's like this meme is TommyC's very memeable, and I like his reactions. He's very crazy, but I'm glad this account isn't going too far. Like some of the things, like I said, that I'm not agreed with.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's been very, very mild. It's gonna be pretty funny if he finds out who it is.
It is, but I hope he keeps it to himself.
Do you want him to go public, or you just want him to know?
I don't want Bert to go public at all, no. I want Bert to keep going.
Okay.
And then maybe do like what they did with Cash 33, like how that transitioned into Lord Vega. Maybe he can just then use this platform to become his own thing. So like stop being an impersonation of Tommy. Become just Bert.
Well, it depends if it's already an account, if it's already a persona, if it's already somebody with a channel, they really ain't gonna have the time to do another.
Oh, that's true. It'd be funny if it wasn't. It'd be funny if this was just someone who's never done anything like that, and they're like, "All right, this is how I'm gonna leave my mark."
Did see when TommyC posted, or the Shot from the Point news team when they posted that tweet?
Yep.
It said Xanta. Did they mean Zesta?
I don't know who they meant by that.
Because obviously they put Cavoth, so I'm assuming they were doing some jokes. Potentially they meant Zesta. I don't know.
I don't know why he suspects it's one of his own. Like I said,
because of how much they know. Because of that, because they know a lot.
Do they? So it's not something that just a viewer could do.
I don't think it's Tobes because of something Tobes said to me personally. So I don't think it's Tobes. BertC is the other guy from the show, right?
He's that guy whose picture is like a selfie in the mirror, which hasn't really been a thing since the 2000s. Or maybe I'm old. I don't know. That was the last time I did it.
I don't think it's definitely not Cavos. Potentially it's one of them. It's like, because I know you do get some of them the Twitter personalities, and they're pretty good at. They're really good at it. They're really good at what they do.
Yeah. See, Cavos would need to be able to do Photoshop, even basic Photoshop, and I don't think he can. Yeah. Once you pay someone to use Photoshop, you don't know Photoshop.
Yeah, he did it. We paid someone one time to do his things. I doubt he can do anything beyond just putting a PNG on top of a JPEG. I think that's his limit.
Yeah.
I don't think he can cut out a Bert picture. Clean as well. It's really clean.
It was done so well that I thought that maybe they altered it a bit, because that picture you sent me earlier of the original like Bert head, I do remember seeing that before, and I thought they were inspired by that. But I thought that they'd altered it even a little bit, but they haven't. Sorry?
When you said to me they'd done a Photoshop, I was like, no way, did they make that? If that person's got the skills to make that, that's why I Googled it and I saw that.
It just looks so good on his head.
It looks perfect. It looks perfect.
Yeah.
I would agree that. I agree to you that they've got decent Photoshop skills. Definitely not Cavos because of... Yeah. You saw that one ages ago. Didn't he have like a Batman one of him? It was like really weird.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he posted a picture of himself like as Batman.
Oh, did he?
This was when he was a lot smaller. This was when he was a lot smaller channel, and people used to make fun of him for this.
I've only been following Tommy since September last year.
Oh, sorry, I meant Cavos.
Oh, Cavos.
Cavos had a.
Oh, I don't follow him at all.
Yeah, had a picture as Batman.
Oh man.
How's the thingy though? How are you feeling about the so far about the rebrand?
The reboot? Yeah, pretty good. Reboot. We got 60, which surprised me.
60 viewers.
60 subs.
Oh, okay.
No, 60 viewers. I don't know how many people are watching. I turn that shit off. I'm not looking at that.
Oh yeah. When you look at that, you get a bit nervous. I was about to back out just then when you said 60. I was like, all right, bye.
Yeah, no.
You're on your own for finding out who BertC is. Bye.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised that we got, like, I thought 50 would be, like, the ultimate. Like, I didn't think
50 subscribers.
Yeah. And,
well, you getting, like, a good few hundred views in your videos, right?
If it does really well. Lately, it's been getting, like, 50.
Okay, so, yeah, so I see what you mean. Having 60, you know that's basically 100%. You could potentially get 100% views on each of your videos for subs.
Yeah. And I think, and this isn't the only reason I did it, but I think with the algorithm, if your subs aren't watching your videos, I think it kind of knows, like, hang on, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to bury that video.
Do you want to know what I done the other day then, as you bring this up?
Oh, yeah?
I actually unfollowed 250 accounts.
You unsubbed?
Unsubbed, yeah. I unsubbed 250 accounts
on
YouTube because I was looking at my subscription feed and I was missing so much content. I was like, how comes Brutal Moose I haven't noticed Brutal Moose uploaded for 4 weeks? Because I end up missing it because I was subscribed to so much stuff that I wasn't watching. And after getting rid of all of that, I now see so much stuff that I watch. So much stuff that I've missed, honestly. And I think you're right. People were missing your content. And then YouTube was just like, yeah, he doesn't exist anymore.
Well, yeah, especially if you only post like once a week. And there's those people that post twice a day. And there's that one every week that goes, it's gone.
Yeah.
But there's so many other reasons. Like, I've done, like, if YouTube was a car, if your YouTube channel is a car, right? And I've had a couple of people, like Action Gal and Cole, who I love both very dearly. And I know they've said this to me because I hope they love me back. I hope they're not being mean. I know they're saying this in a nice way, but they're like, "Why the fuck have you done this?"
Oh, that's what they're saying about your reboot.
Yeah, they're like, well, why? And I explained to Cole, and he's like, no, I'm in the same boat, and I disagree, and that's okay. But if your YouTube channel is like a used car, I know all of the shit that has happened to my used car. And it's like someone coming up and going, what's wrong with this car? There's nothing wrong with this car. It's like, man, if you knew what I've done to this thing, you wouldn't buy it from me.
Yeah, I know.
I know where the stains are and what they're from.
No, it's very true. You have a very good point with that analogy. No, it is a very good point. You're still trying to sell your car. You're trying to tell them it's doing the job. It's a great car, but you know.
I've chucked the car off a cliff. The car is in the water, and I'm just like, guys, I'm just gonna go get another car.
You have a good point because I felt like that when my channel had 500 subscribers. I was like, this channel. I basically started again with my channel at 500, and I really should have started the channel. I thought to myself, but I've been able to recover it from 500 to what it is now.
Yeah.
Like that, you can. I think what you're saying now. So when you were at like 3,500, is a lot harder to recover from that than it would be a smaller channel. Yeah. Especially with one that you're saying is 10 years old. Did you say 11 years
12
old?
and a half.
Jeez.
I got told about YouTube. It was only a few months old, and I looked at it. And I was like, I don't think that site's going to go anywhere. And then I joined a few months after that, and
it was quite similar for me with that experience.
How old's your channel? When did you make your account?
Oh, my current one is 4 years old, but I've been using websites since the beginning, watching videos and stuff.
Yeah, see,
my channel, I think.
Sorry,
the channel's 4 years old, 4.5.
Yeah. Years. So that was made well into like whatever this algorithm is. Whereas my theory is mine was built well before there was even a Google algorithm, and I don't know what the fuck's happened. And I did piss off someone at Google. Back in,
oh my god!
Back in 09. I don't have hard feelings to this dude now. I'm actually really sorry. I said the only way it could have been worse if it was to his face, but it was in a Skype call, a private Skype call. I'm pretty sure I called him the C-bomb or something to that effect.
No.
And he got mad at me, and he didn't like me. And rightfully so. I wouldn't like that guy either back then. Like, if I did Days of Future Past, went back and, like, faced myself then, I'd be like, oh, you're a fucking dickhead. Fuck off.
Embarrassed.
Grow up. He could have fucking blacklisted me. And it's just, it's lots of little things like that that happen over 12 and a half years. A lot happens in 1 year. Like I said in...
So you're thinking...
Sorry?
That's you. So you're saying potentially when you roasted that guy and he potentially blacklisted you, it's still affecting you to this day.
Yeah. And I told that to someone, I won't say, and they were saying, oh, that's not that bad. Some people have done worse. And I don't think they understood. This was in a private Skype call. This wasn't, I made a video like, haha, look at that guy, isn't he a C-bomb? This was, you know, it's a lot more personal when you're saying it to the person. So kids, what did we learn today? Don't call people the C-bomb. If you want to do YouTube, don't go calling people the C-bomb. Or, you know, the C-U-C-K word.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi dropped for a second now. I just switched over to the 4G.
Oh,
what did you say, sorry?
Basically, I just said don't call people the C-bomb.
Yeah, don't do that. I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't not advise that.
Yeah.
I think that you have a point with all of that stuff, and the algorithm changes, and like you're saying, the potential, like content changes, everything that's all of that over 12 years. Yeah, I get you.
And I actually, a couple of years ago, I think this is when I got the idea, because I've been thinking about this for 2 years. I saw one of those YouTube gurus. I think it was Daryl Eves. Do you know that guy?
Yep.
I saw him do a channel review of someone, and he actually gave them the advice of, your channel's so old and you haven't gone anywhere with it, I think you should start again. And I can't remember if it worked for them or not, but the number of channels that have popped up and been created in the last 2 years and then have gotten wind, and because people have said, oh, new channels, it's really hard for them to break in, and it is. It's getting harder every day. It's like buying a house. The best time to buy a house was yesterday. So rather than do this for another year and go do it then, just get it fucking done with. But I also said in that other video, if you've been doing this only for a year, don't delete. Just keep pushing on. Keep pushing on. like,
I would agree.
you're doing really good.
Unless your channel's gone through, unless you've got like 1,000 subs and you've changed your channel completely, and then you got and done that so many times, that sort of thing. If you're a gaming channel and you've gone from Let's Plays to game reviews, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you're like, exactly, if you're like an animation channel, then all of a sudden you review cars, that's such a change. You're gonna have to start again.
Oh, it was a bigger change before that. It only became animation in like 2015, 2016. Before that, I had no idea how to do that. It was like just whatever.
Wait, so you only started doing animation recently?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I only started. I first made one in December 2014 because I just watched a tutorial and I had no idea. So,
that's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that. I did not expect that. I thought you were doing it your whole life.
No, I wanted to whole life. There's Funny Mayhem waiting in the chat. He's been doing it for his whole life. And I remember I met him in 2013. I was like, God damn it, I wish I could do what he does. I still can't do what he does. He's really good. But, yeah. If you want to, if it's something you want to do, you can do it. Go watch Draw with Jazza.
I've seen that guy. I actually did want to learn to draw, and that was the first guy I clicked. The same guy you just mentioned. He's like a blonde guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one I was watching. I can't remember when I was watching it or what I was watching. But yeah, I've got a tablet. I've actually got a drawing tablet. I want to learn.
Do you?
And I know it's the type of drawing. I know it's the type of videos you hate. You hate the... Well, not hate, but
no, I don't hate them.
You don't classify it as animation.
No, I don't hate them. I want them to succeed. But you
don't classify it as animation, though, do you?
Yeah, I just got triggered when it was a year or two ago. There's no better word for it. I was triggered. When they had an animation panel, and it had Odd Ones Out and Jaded Animations, but there was no Ego Raptors or no Oni cartoons. And I know he doesn't do them anymore, but like people like that from the Newgrounds days in the 2000s, there was none of them. And because they dropped off the face of the earth in 2012 when they changed the algorithm to watch minutes. And animation kind of died. And then to see this new thing come in, which isn't, like I said, it's storyboard, basically. Or
no, it's true. It's very true. It's very true.
I don't mind that they do that. I tried to do it, and it just, I feel like...
It feels lifeless.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd feel better doing this sort of stuff. Because, yeah. You know what I mean?
See how you mentioned just now about the watch minutes came in, and it destroyed channels.
Yeah,
I think that they should do it, with watch minutes and watch time, but they should do it based on every individual channel.
Yeah,
they should have it as. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it should be based on.
If you upload every day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say it should be based on, because it's currently based on just how many minutes you can get people to watch for. So.
In general.
Yeah, but a video should be based on how long they actually pay attention to that individual video. So if it's a minute-long video and they watch the whole minute, that should be worth more than a 20-minute video where people watch that for a minute. But I think currently it's ranked the same.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That makes no sense that it's like that. It's completely unfair.
Isn't a 1-minute video that someone watches the whole way through worth more than a 20-minute video that someone clicked on and went, yeah, I'm out after a minute.
I personally feel, yeah. I feel that that should be the case.
Yeah.
I don't like that people are stretching content to 10 minutes so they can get the things, the ads, and then we get content that's lifeless. When you get 1-minute content like yours with the Rick and Morty parody, and it's crazy. Like, there's just full of content for 2 minutes. It feels like you've watched a whole episode because there's so much content. But we don't. You know.
You don't know.
I don't like the current algorithm.
What do you classify? Do you classify your channel as a commentary channel? Is that what you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Everyone else does.
Yeah. See, I didn't know what to classify it as. That's what I would have, but I was a bit hesitant. Like I don't know, because you don't do what they do, and I was gonna pay you.
No.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the good thing about your channel is that you could take the piss out of other people like they do, and you wouldn't miss a beat. But what I like is you also do other things. Like there was a video you did on The Little Mermaid. There was no toxicity in that at all. But you see some channels, and something happens with these channels, right? It happens all the time. I'll follow a channel that has like 10,000 subs or whatever, and then they get to like 100,000, 200,000, and they fucking change. They become these toxic.
Yeah. You see what you mentioned, the toxicity. That's the main word, though. Like, it's easy for me to make fun of something, and I've done it before. I've made fun of a show or a movie or whatever, or a game, of course. But then enjoyment is so subjective. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed that mermaid game, and I was advised by Wang to play it.
Yeah.
And it was surprisingly really good. But there was no need for me to be toxic about it or do anything like that. It's not really, but it's something I don't really like to do as well, to be honest. I like to just have fun or just, and I've got a really weird taste in things in general, and a really weird humor style, and everyone's different.
But even if you were to tear that apart, it wouldn't really matter. If you were just attacking the game itself, it wouldn't matter, because the people that made that, it was 20 years ago, wasn't it? They'd probably laugh at it.
Like,
they'd laugh at it. It'd be great.
And also, like you said, it's like this. Okay, you see other channels that do tear apart people, and I have done the formal complaint stuff, but it's so obvious that it's a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we was joking about it the other day with your friend about the animation you got, and I'm like, all right, formal complaints come in if you if you don't do it.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious that it's a joke. And even if I was to do that sort of thing, which I wasn't, it would be so obvious that it's a joke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're just having a little banter with a friend, basically.
Like that PewDiePie one where he's like, did you say he stole my thumbnail? Yeah. Was that the one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's so real that I almost believed it, but like it's obviously a joke.
I've got to be honest. At first it was genuinely real. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, I couldn't believe it. Then I realized it's a joke. It can't be. It's a coincidence and whatnot.
So did he use the same image?
It's a joke. The thing is, I made the image.
Oh.
I made the image, the dollar sign, but on his South Park video, the same dollar sign, the same color, everything, the same size pretty much was used. No, I don't know about the size. He might have adjusted. And it just felt like on that one, but I never put that in the video. I put that on Twitter only. But on his video, it was just such a similar topic, similar thumbnail design. He never uses that design, but
so it was just coincidence, was it?
Probably it was just made for such a good video, or at least I felt like it did.
Yeah,
it just made for such a thing to complain about, and it was just just.
Should we bring Ripstar?
He's one of them ones. I like Ripstar. Yeah. He's one of my.
I saw Funny Mayhem was waiting too, but he dropped out. I'm really sorry, Funny Mayhem. I was trying to. I'm a really shit host. Hey, Ripstar, you're on the stream with Rawman. Have you guys spoken before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. Oh, cool. Like voice to voice.
Intense, long conversation. Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Before.
Oh, okay, cool.
We had a very long and intense conversation about Bobby Burns, the creator.
Ah.
Yes, we did. I forgot about that, but we did. That was
I don't forget anything. See, Ripstar's one of my favorites. I don't forget anything Ripstar says.
Oh, thank you.
Ripstar's BertC, everyone.
Confirmed.
No.
Like I said, it's an Australian time zone, and
it's possible.
Yeah,
it's very possible.
What have you got to say for yourself, Ripstar? Or should I say BertC?
If you want to prove it's not you, log into BertC and type "I'm not Rip."
It'd be funny if BertC was watching, because I tagged him when I said we were going to talk about him. It'd be funny if he's watching and then right now he goes, "I'm Ripstar." I'm going to be so suspect. I'm not going to think it's you, Ripstar, at all, but that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on his account right now.
I think what really happened, this is a really serious theory that I have.
Yep.
I think it's Edgy Mitch from 2012 found a time machine, came to the future and made an account.
You know, that's very possible. Like I was saying earlier when I made that 322 bus, which no one from that community, I've left that Twitter community long ago. They never knew. I never revealed that it was me.
Oh no.
And actually, the Twitter account, I stopped doing it late 2012, but that bus route actually got canned earlier this year. And my friend from Newcastle, I've been out of Newcastle for 10 years, and my friend from Newcastle told me, "Oh no, our childhood bus route's gone." And so I couldn't remember the login details of it, but I guessed it right. And I just did one more tweet, and it was like, I think I took the bit from Spider-Man 2, and he's like, "Avenge me!" It's fun being a bus, I tell you.
What if it's Cole?
It's not Cole.
Oh,
I don't think it's Cole.
no, I don't think it is. It's somebody who's clearly a bit doesn't care what they say. With certain words that they're using, they're a bit vulgar.
Yeah, Cole's a bit. Cole can be vulgar, like, but he's joking.
I'm not saying it can't be, but I think. Yeah, I think exactly. It's a clear joke whenever he says things, and it's he's entertaining.
Some people don't get it. Like, when Cole's joking, I've seen people they don't get it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's joking.
He's always joking.
Yeah,
he's always.
But he's so deadpan.
Even when he does videos, exactly. His videos are the same though. He's very deadpan.
Yeah, but I can't tell either half the time. When I'm DMing him, I can't tell when Cole's being serious or not. So just to be safe, I always take him serious, and I always feel depressed.
Oh god.
Because I made a joke, and he just one time deadpan said, "That's not a funny joke." And I was like, I know.
Speaking of depression, your new channel's going well.
Oh, thanks, man.
Why is that speaking of depression?
Because the old one committed suicide.
Oh, no.
You know what? You know what's funny? Getting rid of that channel and then doing this new one. It's funny that it's... I imagine... I'm not going to kill myself, right? I'm not advocating don't kill yourself, please, for the love of God. But if I did, I reckon it would play out exactly like this. It would be lots of people like, oh yeah, he went and did that, cool. And then it'd be Action Gal and Cole like going, why the fuck did you do that? Sorry, I got dark there a bit second. Sorry?
It did. It got very dark. I did think it was pretty funny, but your animation, when the guy gets, he's like, the channel's rubbish. It's not a good channel or something.
Well, that's the whole story arcs of it. But I've already written, voiced, and started animating the second one before I did this. So I'm gonna have to insert a line. Like he's gonna have to mutter like, well, "You didn't have to go fucking delete it. You fucking."
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Spoilers. Spoilers!
Hey,
the fans don't want to have spoilers.
I didn't say that was going to be in it. I'm just spitballing.
That's alright. That's alright. It's pretty funny.
I have to be honest. I was pretty shocked when I saw the tweet because I was like, "You're doing this again?
Again?
You already deleted your channel once."
Did I? Oh yeah, in 09. Yeah. In 2009. No, that was a fully emo episode. I think I had like 8 beers and I was like, ugh! I had no fucking reason to do that either. I had an animation on there that I didn't do that someone else did, but I just voiced, but he let me upload it to YouTube. I had 130,000 views, which was insane in 2009, and I fucked it up.
Still is now.
It still is now, yeah, but even more so in 09. In 09, that's massive.
True.
That's like that was like a million views today.
Yeah, probably more than that, to be honest.
The view inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys remember when Fred got 1 million views? 1 million subs?
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't on YouTube at this
Exactly.
time.
I was just about to say, this will age people if you remember where you were. I remember where I was.
I didn't see that. No way. Now, do you know who I was watching? I was watching Dax Flame. Do you remember that guy?
No.
No one remembers him. But that's who I was. He was one of the most popular channels on YouTube. And he was really weird. I was like, this is what YouTube is about. This kid's the weirdest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But that's who I was watching.
No. I think the Annoying Orange was the first channel that I watched.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what, the first channel, my kid who's like 1.5, she's already got a channel that she watches. And it's not because I put it on for her. It's Baby Shark. That's going to be when she's 20, like, well, my first channel was this, and I'm going to cut in, like, the embarrassing dad. No, it was Baby Shark. You cunt. In this scenario, I'm drunk. I don't actually call my kid.
Is that the one with the singing family of sharks, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I thought you said shocks because of your accent. Sharks, yeah.
And I thought you were saying sharks because of your accent. Sharks because of your accent. Yeah, that's funny. Because I sent that video to Random Shark. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I got an advert for it. And he's like, I'm Daddy Shark.
It goes, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do do. I know the fucking.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Daddy Shark, do 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 do. Yeah.
What's the Wreck-It Ralph topic?
The Wreck-It Ralph. So before we did all of this, the only thing I had written to talk about was Wreck-It Ralph and the trailer, which, like, come on. One thing I'll say, I only had one good point, and it's not even my point, is that Harry Partridge, you know that guy?
Yeah, the animator.
Yeah, he fucking called it in 2014. He's got a tweet here. I've got it on screen now. March 2014. Right. Harry also predicts a Disney princess crossover movie, Tangled, Frozen, whatever comes next, which is Moana, that came a few years later, like an Avengers for Girls, would make bank. And what the fuck happened in Wreck-It Ralph?
Everyone's in it.
Yeah, but all the princesses are in it, like an Avenger movie.
That's pretty
crazy. Oops. Wait.
Yeah, that's... Is that really the only point you had?
That was the only point I had, and it wasn't even mine. It was, that was Harry's. I just took it and was like, isn't that funny? That was what this whole podcast today was going to be. And then 50 minutes before we started streaming, this whole BertC shit came up, and I was like, let's fucking talk about it. I think we should get Funny Mayhem in here. I've kept him waiting.
Yeah.
Do we need to leave?
Hey?
Do we need to leave, or do you just get it going crazy?
Let's fuck it. Let's just go crazy. I've been drinking. Hey, Funny Mayhem.
What time is it?
Hey, I heard you say my name and I felt bad.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you felt bad. Everyone, this is Funny Mayhem.
He was like, hello. he was like, oh, Buddy Mayhem left. Sorry. And they're like, whatever. I gotta go back now.
So,
I'm Ernie C's brother.
You're what? Did you say Ernie C?
I said Ernie C's brother.
You know, I think there should have been an account for Dead on Dave called Ernie C. No, sorry, Dead on Ernie. Dead on Ernie.
Oh my god.
They could make like one for Clown, and they could have it as Big Bird.
That's fucking perfect.
Just put a capital C at the end of every single Sesame Street character.
The whole family of Tommy C's.
Elmo C.
And then you get 3 of them, right, in picture frames, and then you get a picture of Tommy C, and then you start singing, one of these things is not like the other. One of them has a human piece, but the others have a felt tip penis made out of Muppet cloth. And they can't come, because... Sorry.
Oh, God.
Now I'm going off to... Now my mind's going off to McDonald's characters like Grimace.
Grimace. Wow.
Oh, God.
Grimace.
Yeah, just good God. Like, I was thinking it's like Elmo would have to be like some hairy guy.
Elmo.
Like, if you want to make a good Photoshop,
yeah,
splice somebody with Elmo. Good God! But yeah, what were you guys talking about before I came in here? Because I had the.
We were talking about
because it's 30 seconds behind.
We were talking about what I had planned for this podcast before BertC, and before you guys came in. Tonight was literally
I saw it.
Just gonna be...
I saw you change it.
Yeah. It was literally just gonna be me bitching about Wreck-It Ralph 2 and how Kelly Marie Tran got bullied, and I was gonna be like, don't do that! And I'm so glad you guys came in and saved the goddamn show.
I was so glad.
Very strict.
You tried to MacGyver the podcast.
Yeah, I did.
I was glad that was
random tweets.
When you said things, like for the podcast, you said some things that I knew what the hell you were talking about. Like I knew what the podcast was going to be about. Then you bring up BertC, and I'm like, what? What? You asshole! I had this one chance to be the podcast, and you fucking blew it.
Oh, did you see me tweeting earlier today? Oh, I'm going to talk about Wreck-It Ralph 2, and you were like, yes! And you went and did research, and you're like, I'm going to talk about Wreck-It Ralph. Isn't it shit that they've got no video game characters? It's like they're cheating. It's like they didn't want to pay for the rights for video game characters, so they decided to make a movie about all their characters. Is that what you did?
Yeah. I actually had like a really serious discussion about the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, man, we can go to that. That's still in my list. It's...
No, let's not go to that.
Why?
Because it'll be like a weird tonal shift now.
Come on, man. I was talking about earlier, hey, if I killed myself, Cole and Action Gal would be the only ones going, why did he do it?
You also said retarded earlier.
Yeah, so. I didn't want to say retard, but okay. I've just said it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go there. I bring the bad side out of you. I bring your dark side
it's
out.
It's not that, my
every
friend.
time.
My friend, it is these things. This is what is different between this and the last 2 episodes. I'm currently holding up beer for people that are listening to the iTunes replay.
And for us, because we have to wait 30 seconds to see it on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think Jake's even here. That's the level that we've gotten at.
Yeah, poor Jake. He can watch the replay and then sob. You know what's funny though? No, sorry.
Okay,
go on.
No, you go. You're the host.
No, I was just gonna say. The plan was to do this 7 a.m. my time, but then I did 2 of those. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm too tired. But the irony,
yeah,
I did that for
Let's
Jake.
Play after this.
I did that for Jake, and I was like, nah, fuck it. But the irony is now for his time, it's 7 a.m. He's got to do what I did in order to tune in. Sorry, Jake.
Hey, I woke up at 6:30.
You did, and I felt so bad. I'm like, man, Ripster really put in a solid there. I'm gonna do him a solid. I'm gonna do it at a time that's
honestly, I shouldn't even be up this early.
I know, you're an
to be fair.
And that's the other thing. You're an American. You're an insomniac. You should be asleep right now, and you weren't there because guess what? You were probably asleep in the American afternoon.
Yeah, I woke up at 10 at night, like 10 p.m. so it's like, dude, I'm all fucked up in the head. I'm trying to get my days and nights right, but maybe waking up in the middle of the night is probably the best.
Dude,
I want to make these podcasts.
I've known you for 5.5 years. You've never had it right with your sleeping
for fucking once. Good God, aren't you doing a Let's Play after this?
Yeah, I was straight after this.
Yeah, I'm attending that too.
Oh, sweet, you're awesome. I bought a game today.
I'm gonna be there as well.
I was in the EB game. I was in GameStop. Basically, it's called EB Games here, but it's GameStop. And I was feeling vulnerable, and I was like, and I bought a game. So we're gonna play that straight after this podcast.
Isn't GameSpot like an American gaming store?
Don't tell Lila.
I was translating for you, Funny Mayhem, so that you understood.
No,
I was.
All you had to say was a game store. EB said it's a game store. Okay, I get it. Like that's like carved into my memory now.
Ripstar said, "Did you say don't tell the missus?" I told her, but like when she got home.
Hey, would you mind if I bought a game? Thanks, I already bought it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
We've derailed, but that's fantastic. That's the beauty.
Well, the next thing you were going to talk about was I don't even think you talked about the bullying.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing I had was Kelly Marie Tran, the actress who played Rose, got bullied, which sucks, which you shouldn't do. And basically all I had to say was, and it's just obvious shit, right? It's not even interesting. It's not her fault. She did exactly what the director told her to do. It's Rian Johnson's fault. Now, that doesn't mean to say go bully Rian Johnson. He's probably a nice
even
boy.
though that's done and done.
I think.
Yeah, let's do it. at Ryan Johnson on behalf of Shockmouths. We're bullying you.
Like in the future, if you go back in time and say let's not bully Ryan Johnson, he's still gonna get bullied. It's still gonna fix itself. It's still gonna fix itself to that time. It's like Lost.
You know why I love Kelly Marie Tran way more than Ryan Johnson? Kelly Marie Tran didn't murder Luke Skywalker, for God's sake.
Shut up.
Ryan Johnson took out a keyboard and then typed the words, and then Luke died.
No, technically didn't he kill himself? Luke killed himself?
I don't know.
Like he sacrificed himself. It was a sacrifice, but it still killed
Spoilers
himself.
for The Last Jedi if you haven't seen it.
Oh, you should have seen it
We
by
need to go
now.
back in time. Isn't it a year old?
I haven't seen Solo yet, and I do not want
No, I
to.
haven't seen it yet either.
I do not want to watch that.
I won't.
It's really,
I won't spoil
it's
that.
really weird. I'm not excited. Like I want to watch it, but I'm not excited for it enough to go like watch it right now.
The spoiler really in Solo, again, not saying what it is, it's not something that makes you go, holy... I mean, kind of, but you just go, huh, that's cool. That's it.
Oh my god.
Like, I just, it doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. It just feels like any other like B-level movie that would come out.
Yeah, like,
sort of around
there were
this
things that
time.
happened in it that I didn't even realize happened. Again, not saying what, but I had to ask a friend later. I was like, did that happen? He's like, yeah, man, that happened. I'm like, oh, I didn't even fucking know. Because I was falling asleep.
Yeah, because like this Saturday, I think me and my mother are going to a restaurant and watching Avengers: Infinity War. I've already seen it. She hasn't, so she's mad at me that I saw it without her.
Hasn't that been out for like 2 months?
Yeah. It's been out for 2 months, but I wanted to see Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, that's a shorter movie. It's just like, well, I mean, it's like neck and neck at the box office. Might as well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's Deadpool 2 is rated R in America. MA in
Yeah.
Australia.
What is it rated in Australia?
If you listen to the Shockmouths podcast in 2016, they give a full rundown of why the Australian classification standards are the way they are. Oh, it was riveting shit. You could have sex to it in the
forgot about
background. Like, yeah, X-rated's only for pornography. Sorry.
That was with the really brilliant original Shockmouths podcast theme.
And to highlight what you
Which
just
you
said,
should bring
Funny
back.
Mayhem, what the fuck? If you ever come on this podcast and don't say what the fuck, then it's not a proper one.
You should-
Did I say what the fuck?
You did. You muttered it. You went, what the fuck?
If I listen, I say that a lot. Like, fuck is my favorite word. just to say in general. Like, I'll drop it in any conversation, even if I'm in a church. I don't give a fuck. But like,
This fucking god dealt me these shitty cards, right? Made
Like,
me an
that's how I
American,
pray to
right?
God.
The most awesome country in the world, apart from the couple of problems that you got that I'm not going to go into as a foreigner.
well, I mean, because I'm Catholic, so I mean,
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
no. Like, if I pray,
5 seconds.
like I pray, and then I just drop the F bomb every now and then. It's like,
Dear God, thank you for this blessing.
dear
You
fucking
fuck.
God. I don't call them names. Good God. Like, if I wasn't talking about going to hell now, I'm definitely going after that.
God, I was joking. Please forgive me, and also give my YouTube channel, some slack.
Give me a like. I haven't posted in a while, but when I do, give me as many views as all the other the other successful videos on my channel. Which, by the way, you said you deleted your channel because it was old. Mine is pretty old. Like, it was made in 2008.
See, that was after Google's acquisition, though, and you didn't call a Google employee the C word. Which I take back, by the way. Again, I know I said that earlier. I got no high feelings to the dude. He has every right to feel the way he felt about me.
Did you create the new Google account under your name?
Shit.
Oh!
Yeah. I should have called it BertC.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a terrible Bert laugh.
That was a terrible sheep noise.
Could you imagine BertC
Good God.
actually opening up shop from the point? He'd be like, "Oh shit, hang on, how's it go?"
I just said sheep, and now I'm thinking of Spyro.
What is up, everybody? This is the most badass YouTube podcast in all the known lands. And then Dead on Dead is like, oh, hey Tommy.
It's the only thing I know. The only thing I know TommyC on is Baited and Catch 33, and that's done now. But I'm still subscribed because I want to see what the fuck happens next.
Lord Vega took over that, I think.
Yeah, I know. I want to see what happens next.
Which I think was really nice of Tommy to go. Well, I don't know if it was Tommy, but I think it was really nice that they gave it to Lord Vega, and like because Tommy's like trailing that just a little bit. Yeah, because he had a channel, didn't he?
He had a channel already. Yeah.
How many did he have on that?
Work on that.
Was it not as successful?
Only about
5,000.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense that they give it to Lord. Yeah, 4,000 I can see. Oh no, that's his second, unless his main became the second. Anywho, if it was about 5,000, that's very nice that they gave it to him, and it kind of makes sense that they gave it to him and not Tommy, because Tommy's only trailing by 10.
I think Vega is my favorite content creator, to be honest.
TommyC reminds me of Coach McGurk from Home Movies.
What the fuck is Coach McGurk?
Oh,
and is that a slur? Because I have no idea who that is. I could be saying a slur. I don't even know.
It's like an old Adult Swim show that used to air.
Funny
it was made by the same guy who made Death Clock or Metalocalypse.
Oh, I used to love that show. I used to have to watch that show at my work years ago. Death Clock, Death Clock, Death Clock,
yeah.
Death Clock.
No,
They had a great episode.
I had an ex that used to
where they became governor of Florida. That was like it was horrible. Because if you don't know, Death Clock it's a cartoon show about a heavy metal band, and in this one episode, this heavy metal band becomes governor of Florida. And like, that's metal as fuck.
I never watched it, but I had an ex that used to watch that show. She told me all about it. I should add that she lied about a lot of the things she did in school, which is step on a guy's balls until they came out.
Why would she tell? Okay, I got two questions.
I don't know. She did.
I should have several, but I've only got two. Because we've only got a couple of minutes.
On.
Okay. One, why would she tell you that? I got a second. Remember, I got a second.
All right, but you want me to answer the first one?
Answer the first one, and then I'll ask you the second.
Well, she was answering the first because she claimed that she was a bully. I don't know why she had to lie to impress me, but that's what she felt she needed to do.
I got a third question now, and I'm going to cut to that one first. Why would she think that would impress you? I mutilated a dude's genitals. Sleep with me,
dude. She was like in high school, dude. I
don't care how old she was
in high school. I don't know, like a freshman? What do you want?
I don't care how old she was. That's fucked up. That'd be fucked up for a 5-year-old to say.
I don't think she did it, though, because she'd be in prison. She'd be messaging
you'd be surprised, man.
In prison.
She'd be rolled into court.
Okay, what's your second question?
The second question was, why the fuck didn't you run? Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't shy away from crazy, honestly.
Because my dad taught me a lot of things, but one thing he taught me, we were watching GoldenEye, the James Bond movie from 1995, and when Xenia is like trying to fuck Bond, she wraps her legs around him and like starts choking him. My dad, I was about 12, and my dad turned to me, he didn't even say shield your eyes, he just said, son, if they... you're making love with any woman and she tries to kill you, run. I was like, okay, Dad. Like, I thought it was serious advice. I thought he was giving me serious man-to-man talk, but I look back now, he's just fucking around.
Dude, that's like one of the things the genres I look up for in anime is yandere, if you know what that is.
Oh god.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Is that game?
It means it's Japanese for psycho bitch that would kill you, but that would do her best not to because she loves you. But she'll kill everybody in your life if you don't love her back. Like she's psycho, basically.
Yeah, that's what that yandere game is, isn't it?
Yeah, Yandere Simulator. Ever played that?
Yeah, I knew I've heard of the game.
Yeah.
We're in the last minute now. You guys, you lads, got any words? This has been great. I have enjoyed tonight very much.
I've got a
start.
question.
Subscribe to
Well, we got a
Star
Let's
on
Play to get
YouTube.com.
to.
Yeah,
Oh,
you three guys, type in the chat your name, say hey, sub to me, and if you're watching the replay or you're watching right now, you can go check out their channels and please subscribe to them. Except for Funny Mayhem. Funny Mayhem has 55,000 subscribers. He doesn't need any more. I'm just kidding. Please.
59.
59,000.
59,000.
Okay, I'm sorry. More than TommyC.
well,
Really?
man,
BertC.
Do I have more than TommyC? I don't think I do.
You do. You've got like 20,000 more at least.
I've got one more question to ask before we end the podcast.
Okay, last question.
What are you gonna name this episode now?
I already renamed it to Who is BertC?
Guy with 59,000 subscribers joins.
Yeah, but that's really only the first 5 minutes of the hour.
Shit. All right.
Oh, no, I got a better one.
Oh, wrong.
You bully the guy from Google.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I
That's
bullied
a
a
good
guy. I
time.
didn't bully him.
Story time.
I didn't bully him. In a nutshell, he was being a talent manager for someone that I was going to fly in, film something with, and then he wanted these things, and I said, fuck you, and that was pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. And if you're watching, I'm not going to say his name, but if you're watching, I am very sorry, and I am a changed man, and I'm a lot older and wiser. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for subscribing to this new channel. Thank you for giving it a chance. And
Stick around for the live stream afterwards.
yeah, straight after
No,
this, if
more
you're
like
watching the
older
live
and
stream, we're
dumber.
going to play some games, just hang out and chill. And
Looking forward.
also, Detective Pikachu cartoon, it's a re-upload, but whatever, this Monday. And thank you very much for watching. And Ego Raptor, please make more cartoons.